All right, Neeko versus LeBlanc. We have TP on Neeko. Comet. Let's see. Almost making you feel bad? You should constantly feel bad. I'm just abused in here. Hey, good Q. Okay. Nice Q. Good. It's good so far. Keep autoing though. You're letting her push, so like you're doing a good job here. You're doing a good job of like contesting her CS with Q. But you want to make sure you need to be constantly autoing the wave to be fighting for level 2 advantage and the push advantage. I feel bad just as a default state. Okay, yeah, so that's a big problem here. LeBlanc kind of just abusing, like. Now look, see, she hits level 2 first, so like all the good stuff you did at level 1 is, you know, it's all a waste because now she hits level 2 first, so you're helpless to her. Like she could punish you for that. If she was better, she would have punished you for this. So should be constantly autoing there to try to hit level 2 first, especially against LeBlanc. You shouldn't even be up that far. Like, you shouldn't be up this far now. You have no Q. She has both her abilities. She should punish the shit out of you for this. Okay. That was good. Now you gotta walk up. Don't let her hit the wave. Okay. Here we go. Gonna hit level 3 in a sec. Punish here. Q. Okay. So look. You die here, by the way. If, you know, she knew how to play. We'll see what she does, but she can kill you here. Yeah, see, she wasted Q. She did W here. If she did W, E, Q, you die. Because, see, she hit level 3 first. And she's, like, probably not even doing it on purpose. She's probably just autopilot autoing. But this is why. So even though you're contesting the CS, like, this is why just, like, one fundamental of the game isn't enough. You need to have all the different pieces. You need to be able to, like, you need, and like, this stuff, like, pushing the wave, that is more important than anything. That's always the first step. Because you can do all the other stuff, but if they have the minions, they'll still win. Like this. So, she hits level 3 first. She should kill you for that. Oh, you are dead. Yep. See? There you go. So, you die here because so there's going to be some matchups where you can't get the push, right? Or like they are literally just stronger, or they have more wave clear and they outpush you. That's fine. That's going to happen, but you need to respect their level advantage and their minion advantage. So not only did you not constantly auto to hit level 2 first, or at least hit level 2 at the same time as her at minimum, but you didn't respect that she had a level advantage on you. So this is a matchup where you should hit level 2 first. If you were constantly autoing, whenever, like, you got to think of it like this. Every time she autos a minion, look at level 1. Every time she autos a minion, like right here, look. Every time she does that, her auto is on cooldown, and you can auto her. Meaning, just being up this close, like right here where my mouse is, that's where you should be, you're going to be moving back and forth. If she autos a minion, you auto her. So, like, you can punish her every time she autos the wave because you're stronger than her at the moment. And, like, that would make her, like, back up and not auto the wave so much, and then you can abuse that. But yeah, you need to be autoing nonstop. Like, this was good. That Q right there, really good. Now keep autoing. Auto. You see, like, you contesting her CS like this, it makes her walk away. So you have free time to hit the wave, but you don't hit the wave. You're just running around in circles. So you were close. You just gotta understand how important level advantages and minion advantages are. So it was close. I definitely want to TP here. All right. This, you know, sadly for her, this is one of those times, like, solo kill the enemy mid, they TP in, and then this stuff happens, so this is fine to push here. Hopefully she stays and you can dive, but she didn't. And a hard push. And then you're going to reset again, actually. Spend your gold. Now you reset here. Because look, you got 2 waves, so now you'll reset, grab a Dark Seal. Because she's going to have more gold than you, because on when you died, you had nothing to buy. So you need to reset here. At this point, you're going to lose the recall. So, should have recalled there. Okay. Q. Good try. Good try. It's okay, though. This is looking good the way you're... So, look. It looks much better than the first time I coached you on Neeko. Like, I like the way you're posturing here. This looks great. You're, like, in a perfect spot. Now, we just need to change... We need to fix a few things. When you're contesting her here, it looks like almost any time you're contesting her CS, you're trying to hit her with E. Your E, of course, is like your big cash out if it lands, right? If you land that, then your Q hits every single pop or explosion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But the thing is, like, this is also the ability that is going to let you survive ganks. It's the ability that leaves you most vulnerable. Well, your W is useful for that too. But point is, you're not putting points in E. It's 60 mana, 12-second cooldown. If you look at Q, 8-second cooldown, you're actually putting points in it. So, like, you should be contesting mainly with Q, and then you use E when, like, she has no W, or if she jumps in, so you can punish her for jumping in. See what I'm saying? Like, you should just be poking her with Q. Q is also more reliable to land, because it's faster. So, like, right here, you're in the perfect spot. It's, like, literally perfect positioning. Now you just need to throw Q right there instead of using E. That's all. So that's the first thing that we need to fix here. Other thing is the same problem as earlier where, like, look, see, now that you threw that, you can't walk up. Now you have to back up for 12 seconds. That's why we don't want to be using this, like, every trade. So now you need to back up because you're too vulnerable. So when you walk up like this, you're walking at her like this, she could be doing this randomly, or she is jumping in because you used an ability. It's probably just like a random time because she should be getting way closer to you to do this. But you need, like, you're not respecting her. Like, you're not respecting her whenever you use your abilities. So that's what lets her do this. Then you use your W very late. You needed to W, like, the moment she jumped in. So now you just lost all your HP for nothing. And then you send E literally right away again. But it looks like this was going for a wave, maybe. I don't know. It looks like you were trying to hit her here. But see, she wasn't going for any CS here. If you sent this when she was going... So, like, right here, if you contested this red minion when it got low with E, that would have been good because she has no W to punish if it misses. This is like one of those times where E would be good. That's what I'm talking about, where, like, there's going to be specific times you want to use E compared to just contesting with Q. This would be one of those times, now that she has no abilities, and you could fully cash out. Oh, that was bad, though. Throwing, like, maybe you were looking for the wave, trying to hit the wave there. If you were, that's no good. You just used all that mana and your important cooldowns for nothing. Wave's coming to you. So yeah, definitely shouldn't be doing that. Your abilities need to be used on her. You should pop this cookie. You're one trade from death. She should walk up and kill you here. Like, see, look. You just used E, and now her abilities are back up. You have no HP. You saw how much damage she just did to you. If she flashes on you here, if she walks up and E flashes, you are dead. There is no counterplay even if you flash. So she just doesn't know this. Okay. And that's real bad what you just did there. Why did you do this? Why did you use W like this? W's really like your only way of getting yourself out of a bad scenario. If she jumps in, like W at least can block her chain and shit. So why did you throw W like this? You don't know? You think you panicked? That could be it. But like you don't have to even walk up there. The wave's gonna come to you. You can just chill back at the tower. Now you push the wave towards her. Now you're fucked. Now you're actually fucked. You weren't fucked. Now you are. Look, you don't have to do anything. You can just sit back. You can give up. Like you can try to stay in experience range. And if she walks up, you back up. Pop your cookie. No reason to sit on the cookie. But yeah, now you really fucked yourself. You got the wave pushing back to her. Now she could freeze this and prevent you from even playing the game. And then you waste E again. Now you're dead. Yep. See? So like, there's some good stuff you're doing, but then there's some like really, really bad things that need to be fixed. Like wasting abilities on the wave, using E nonstop when it's the only thing that can prevent her from like killing you. Using W for no reason. Not using W at like when she jumps in. You have plenty of time to see her jump in, press W, and then that like wastes her W cooldown. Especially with the way she's doing it. And then not realizing that the wave's coming to you, so you can just sit back and wait for it to crash. That is another big problem. Because then look, this is what look how far up you had to be. Even if you recall here, your lane's cooked. Like your TP saved the lane to make it like playable. But if you recalled here, even without dying, like the waves, you just bleed 2-3 waves and your lane's cooked. So those are the big things here. Big issues there. But like I said, there's some good stuff there too. The good news is you're putting yourself in good positions to contest her. That's good. Not sure what you're doing here. But we gotta fix some of the other fundamentals. I guess it makes sense to turn into a different champ actually, because the auto animation would be faster and smoother. Hi, Reigns. Alright, so now the lane becomes really hard. Wasted Q on the cannon there. Okay. Yeah, I know you've told me about the level ups thing before. So you wasted Q there. Look, you wasted Q there on the cannon, even though you could have autoed it, and you should have autoed it. I've told you guys this before. I actually talk about this a good amount. If you miss the cannon, you miss the cannon. But this is why you can't just waste abilities on it. Now she jumps in, and you land E. Actually, the fact that you're even throwing E here without Q is a problem in itself. The fact that you're walking up here without Q is a problem in itself. But then, even if you didn't walk up and she just jumps in, and you land E like this, you get nothing. As you can see, landing E does nothing on its own, because you don't have any points in it. Your points are in Q. Your Q is what you need to be using to poke. Your E is for, you know, punishing them when they don't have abilities or no mobility, whatever the reason. But your E's use way less than Q. And then on top of that, you should be constantly trying to put yourself behind minions, like putting yourself in a spot that if LeBlanc W's in, you'll have minions to block her chain. You can even use W to do that, but you constantly do it way too late. And then here, if you're gonna ult, you need to ult here when she's rooted. If you ulted here, that actually would have been fine. You would have chunked her pretty hard. She should just kill you here, to be honest with you, though. You shouldn't. She just should have used double chains and you die. She just didn't know that. If you blocked one of the chains, you would have been fine. Because you have plenty of time to use W. You're just very late. You keep trying to W like here. Look, this does nothing. Look, this is what she sees. Like, you're already chained. You need a W before. Now, and if you're going to ult, you need to do it while she's rooted, because she can just W out. Look, this guy's a bot, so he flashed. He flashed out when he literally had W to get out. He could just W backwards. Back to where he started. And then the ult's just going to whiff, right? But he got so stressed out about it that he just flashed out. Now you have no abilities. Can't do anything. And now, like, at this point, again, you put yourself in the same spot where Wave's pushing to her. It's LeBlanc. She will do that much damage to you way quicker than you can do that much damage to her. So lane's fucked again. And, oh. Luckily for you, she messed up her chain. But it doesn't even matter. Jungler's not going to bail you out here either. Like, not only is it low elo, so I wouldn't expect the enemy jungler or your jungler to even know what you're asking. Like, your jungler probably thinks you're asking for a gank. Maybe you are asking for a gank. I hope not. I'm assuming you're asking your jungler to come push the wave, but it doesn't matter. They can't come push the wave. They shouldn't come push the wave. They shouldn't come anywhere near this lane, actually. But you kind of just have to hold this shit and recall. That's like the consequence of these mistakes. LeBlanc didn't even push the wave fully. What a bot. Looks like you need to freeze, though, to punish her for the bad recall. That's good. Okay, this is fine. I think she saw you do that, though. Oh, wait. Wait, she didn't crash the wave and she roamed instead. So you should be pushing here. Because she's going to help with this fight over here. You should either be pushing or going to this. Bro, you're playing a single player game at the moment. Like, the fact that you're even turning into a minion here shows how little you're... I mean, you tell me if I'm wrong, but there's no way you saw what was happening at your blue buff if you're doing this. Unless you were thinking, I think LeBlanc's gonna, like, come to mid lane after the blue buff or some shit. But that doesn't make much sense. But it's the closest thing I would assume. It's the only thing that would make sense for why you would do this. It's either that or you literally didn't see what was going on. One of the two. Point is, you should be pushing, because if LeBlanc's going to be roaming over here, then you can just push the wave and deny her, or you can rotate over to here and look to fight, because you do have ult. One of the two need to happen. And look how free this is. And then you run away here, you should be way up here. Look. Like... What this does tell me is there's no way in hell you moved your screen over to here to see LeBlanc's HP. Because if you saw her HP, you should be pushing this. Look at her vision here. See how she loses all vision after you push the wave? This is when you turn into a minion. This is when you would use Neeko's passive, or you just walk up to here and wait for her to come around the corner. That would make sense. And that would be a good play. But you're just running away, so you're definitely missing information here. Okay, she might grief. Nah, she knows. I'm surprised she knows, but she knows. got the cannon too. That's hilarious. Could just dive her. This W. These W's don't make any sense. I'm not sure like where these W's, like what the thought process is behind them. Okay. This looks good though. Contest her though. E when she goes for the CS. Looks like that's what you're trying to do. E? Good try. Make sure it hits a minion though. Alright, now just dive her. Oh, this is free. Oh no. There. Yeah, look how free that was. But like, you made it much harder. You made it much harder than it needed to be. You just need to like kite. Like LeBlanc, if LeBlanc jumps in, then you kill her. Or you just like W and ult towards her. But like you need your E here. Like see, this only works if she's shit. If you save your E and then she jumps in like this and you E them both, ult them both, you do all this without flashing, you can kill them both. Luckily, LeBlanc is actually like, see, she again, she had all she had to do was press W there. Because she W'd in, you flashed in, all she did was press W, go back to her original spot, your ult misses and you die. But E? Looks like maybe you were in the startup of it. Now you have a year and a half. Or he's already up here at this point. Yeah, you're not even casting it yet. Now you go to, yeah, see, just way, way, way too late. So you should have killed them both there. Should have killed them both. I hate that they're buffing Proto Belt. It was in actually such a good spot, but not for their numbers, not for their little chart. Need more people. Need more people to buy it. Instead of making people actually have to sacrifice damage for utility. Waste a W again. She should kill your ass right now. She can and should kill you right there for what you did. Okay. Lane's basically gonna be coming to an end here. Very tough. You can even bring Ignite in this matchup, by the way. It's like it's pretty good. You don't need it, but against LeBlanc, because she's so squishy, it's pretty strong. So LeBlanc does a good job of like jumping in like that whenever you waste your. But this is why you can't just E the wave. Again, just like we talked about earlier, like if you're gonna push the wave, that's fine, but you need to Q the wave. See, it's a 5-second cooldown. E 9 seconds, and you're very vulnerable with E down. So just Q the wave. You just chuck your look. You just throw E and Q at the wave. Like she can kill you every single time you do that. Literally, she can kill you right here. W E R Q ignite. You're dead. Nothing you can do. Luckily, she just. I mean, who knows where she's sending that shit, but you can't just use your abilities on the wave when there's someone in front of you that will punish you and kill you for it. She should kill you there. She should kill you now. She can just walk out of the brush and kill you. Oh. Not bad. Okay. No. You gotta be careful with the E though. Wow, this fucking LeBlanc. Should be dead here though. Okay. She should have killed you. Like, this was good that you walked up like this. But, like, you should be waiting for her W. If she W's, then you E in full combo. E, Alt, Q. But you don't want to just send this like this. That gives her so much counterplay. She could have even W'd back to her original spot to dodge this and then go in and kill you. Luckily, this guy, doesn't know how to play LeBlanc. Let you get away with murder, but... you should have TP'd there. You missed a lot of... You missed farm, and she needed a reset. Should have TP'd. A little bit better of a W there. Okay, here we go. Blue King's coming. Of course. Oh, brother. That's just fuck. That's just mid lane disgusting shit right there. But, I mean, like, there... If you were higher elo, I'd be like, this is, like, you should avoid this, and this is how. But that's not what you need to be focusing on at the moment. Yeah, you got a little impatient or whatever it is here, but this stuff, everything at this point is nowhere near as important as all the other stuff we talked about, like the levels 1 to 5 in particular, levels 1 to 3 in particular. That's where you could have won. I believe you got this VOD just for the laning phase, right? Or was there stuff later on that you wanted to see? Or wanted to add questions about? Just the lane? Cool. Everything makes sense? Need me to explain anything that I... explain anything again that didn't make sense?